Parents, athletes, thank you, for reaching out to me, getting me your email address and stuff, your contact information, so you guys can see these two exercises. I know I talk about this repeatedly, and I've seen way too much of an increase, especially what I said in my last video with ACLs and knee problems. And there's so many things that we can do, where you guys don't need all this treatment and going to see the doctor every time the kid's knee hurt or stuff like that. But I'm a guy who wants to be progressive. I want to get out there and make sure that we're getting ahead of the situation. So if there's things that we can do so we don't hurt ourselves, or at least mitigate the opportunity of getting hurt, then that's what we need to do. Okay? We're such a reactive society. Once something happens, then we deal with it. Now, let's get ahead of this. All right? That's why this assessment is so important, and I highly recommend you signing up and getting involved. But here are your two exercises. And these can be done anywhere. That's the best part about it. Your athletes can do this in front of the TV, taking a break in between schoolwork, whatever. Okay? You can also get down and do it with them. All right? You might as well. It's only going to benefit you. All right? The first one I call is a fire dog. All right? You're just going to get in a quad position here, where you're on your knees, on your hands. And I'll do it from two different positions. I'll show you face on, I'll show you the side. And all you're going to do is bring the leg up. Okay? Just like a dog would be if it was pissing. All right? So you're just bringing it up, coming back down. Now when I bring it down, I don't let it touch. I don't rest it back down and bring it down. Now to make it a little more difficult, if this is easy, after doing 15 of them, hey Dave, I'm not feeling it, then we come up and we can hold it. 2 seconds, 3 seconds down. Boom. Okay, here I am from the side. All right, I'm just coming up and down. You see, I'm not getting up real high. Why? Because I can get it all the way up here, but then I cheat. All right, I'm trying to keep that back as flat as possible and coming up. Now, some people can get a little higher than me. Better flexibility. All right, that's my fault. I'm not taking care of myself. So we're just coming up and down. If you're just doing them without a pause or a hold, I recommend about 12 to 15, 3 times on each side. If you're doing with the pause, if you're going to do a 3-second hold at the top, do 8 of those. So you're holding up at the top for 3 seconds and down 3 sets. Another one, real basic. I'll show you from the side here. All right, this is just a lying hip ABD. All right, so you're just going to lay down. Make sure you're not on your butt on the back. You actually want to be rolled forward to your hip. Legs straight out, toes point. I bring it up. This one I want you to hold. All right, you're going to hold. Okay, 3 count down. Don't touch. Should look like it's touching, but it's not. And come right back up. All right, make sure you're rolled forward on your hip. You're going to do both sides. All right, very, very important that you do that. All right, holding it for the 3 count, 8 of those, 3 sets. Where you're going to feel those, you're going to ask your athletes, your son or daughter, you should feel them right in here. And you say, well, that's not affecting my knee. Yes, it is. All right? Because most of the time, when we see certain knee issues, all right, major knee issues, it's because everything is collapsing. A lot of times the hip's too weak. So the knee's taking too much of the brunt. Force when you're landing, when you're running, and things like that. So the hips got to strengthen up. So a lot of times it has to deal with your hips. They're either too tight and weak, which is usually a combination of the two. They're too tight here in the front, and they're weak in the back and on the side. So add those in. One more, I'm giving you a little bonus here. All right, is a squat. Now you say, hey, I do squats, blah, blah, blah. Great. All right, here's the thing you want to make your focus on. All right, when your athlete's doing it, your son or daughter's doing it, make sure when they squat, they're coming straight down, okay? They're not letting anything collapse. They're not pushing real far out. What they want to do is they're going to come straight down. They hold it, 2 count, and then come up. All right, now when they come up, the main part here is to squeeze the glutes and push yourself up, not just stand up. So I'm going back down, okay, and I squeeze my glutes and push up. So here I am, okay? Squatting down, squeezing, and coming up. Do 10 of those, 12 of those, whatever you feel comfortable. Do 2, 3 sets. All right, guys, if you have questions, you can always reach out to me. All right? Stay strong, stay blessed. Remember, greatness never rests.